My name is Regina and I'm a volunteer together with the National Library Board. And today we will be exploring the story of the Fast Heroes 995 Storybook. Now the Fast Heroes program was developed by the Department of Education and Social Policy of the University of Macedonia with support from the Angels Initiative by Boehringer Ingelheim. Now in Singapore, the Angels Initiative has partnered with the Singapore National Stroke Association to roll out the Fast Heroes 995. So let's see who are our characters today. First up, we have Frank the Face. Next we have Armand the Arms, Sophia the Singer, and last but not least, we have Timmy on Time. Say hello to Timmy, a young superhero. Timmy is just like any other 8-year-old except he is the grandson of 3 superheroes. They used to be called the Fast Hero, but Timmy calls them his grand heroes. Do you see your grandparents as superheroes too? The first of Timmy's grand heroes is Frank the Face. The second is Armand the Arms. The third is Sophia the Singer. As the Fast Heroes, they fought an enemy called the Evil Clot. The Evil Clot is a baddie that attacks and damages the brain. It blocks the flow of blood to the brain, and this stops oxygen and nutrients from reaching the brain, causing the person to show one of the stroke symptoms. To beat the Evil Clot, you need to get help as quickly as possible. The trio were brave and super fast. Timmy wishes he could be a fast hero just like them. Chapter 1. Frank the Face. Timmy has a tiny problem. He is very slow. He's always late. He often gets into trouble for being late for school. "A snail moves quicker than you, Timmy," says his teacher. But Timmy's grand heroes love him the way he is. Meet Frank the Face. His superpower is making funny faces. He cracks jokes and puts on silly faces that make Timmy laugh. Can you show us your funny face? "Hey, Timmy, want to hear a joke?" Frank the Face asks. "Sure, Grandpa Frank," Timmy replies. "What's faster, hot or cold?" "Hot, because you can catch a cold." Frank the Face laughs. Frank tickles Timmy and says, "Making funny faces is fun, but remember, if someone's face suddenly droops on one side, it could be the Evil Clot that's causing a stroke. Call the magic number 995 for an ambulance immediately. Since the Fast Heroes have retired, we need you to fight the Evil Clot." Could you show us, how do you think someone's face will look like if it droops to one side? How do I know it's a stroke caused by the Evil Clot?" asked Timmy. "Just think of the magic number 995, answers Grandpa Frank. "How will thinking of 995 help me spot a stroke?" asked Timmy, confused. "It's simple," says Frank the Face with a grin. "Think of my superpower, my face, and the first 9 in 995. If someone's face suddenly starts drooping to look like the number 9, it could be a stroke. Call 995 immediately." "That's really clever," says Timmy as he touches one side of his face. Chapter 2. Armand the Arms. Armand the Arms is so strong that he can balance Timmy in the palm palm of his hand. Now if you were a superhero with super strength, how would you look like? Could you show us with your strong arms? Oof! Well done, really strong arms you got. He does this often while exercising. Timmy would go up, and down again while shrieking with laughter. Grandpa Armand not only lifted him up physically, he also uplifted him emotionally and made him feel better. Yesterday, Timmy's ball was almost run over by Armand's car, and Timmy shouted, "Ball!" and raised his hands to stop Armand from driving over it. But it was too late. So, what did Armand the Arms do? He jumped out of his car and lifted it up with one hand, and Timmy's ball came rolling out. Armand is so strong that when he lifted the car, it flew through the air and landed on top of another car. "You're so strong, Grandpa Armand," Timmy said. "Did you use your super strength to fight the evil clot?" "Yes, I did," said Armand. "But I worry that the evil clot will make my arms weak, so much so that I wouldn't be able to lift them up for even 9 seconds. Oh no. The evil clot is a real baddie, isn't it?" Timmy asked. "Yes," replied Armand. "That's why we have to keep a lookout for signs of its evil doing. If someone suddenly can't keep their arm up for 9 seconds, call the magic number 995. "I know how to remember this," shouted Timmy excitedly. "I'll think of your super strength and the number 9 in the magic number 995. If someone can't keep an arm up for 9 seconds, it could be that the evil clot is causing a stroke. I would have to call 995 immediately." "That's super smart," said Grandpa Armand as he lifted Timmy into his arms for a big bear hug. "Can you show us? If someone can't keep their arm up for 9 seconds, how would that look like? Could you show us how you raise your arms?" "But we aren't able to lift it up." "That's right. They won't be able to lift it up because their muscles are not able to have the strength to lift them up. Because remember, the evil clot stops oxygen and nutrients from getting to the brain. And so the brain can't give all this energy and muscle power, so the muscles are not able to do so." Chapter 3. Sophia the Singer. Timmy's third grand hero is Sophia the Singer. Sophia's superpower is her amazing voice. Can you sing? Why don't you try singing along? What a beautiful voice you have, just like Sophia. How can a voice be a superpower? Well, Sophia's voice is so beautiful and high-pitched that it can literally break glass. One day, Timmy and Sophia were enjoying ice cream in the car when Sophia's favorite song started playing on the radio. Sophia began singing louder and louder until the car's windscreen shattered into 1,000,000 pieces. Luckily, they were both okay, even breaking out in laughter. Do you know that it's possible to shatter your glass with your voice? Timmy asked, "Grandma Sophia, can the evil clot hurt your beautiful voice?" "Yes," she replied. "The evil clot makes it hard for me to speak properly, so you won't be able to understand me when I'm reading you bedtime stories." "I'll help you fight the evil clot, Grandma," says Timmy. "Grandpa Frank told me a clever way to remember how to fight the evil clot. I'll just think of your beautiful voice and the number 5 in the magic number 995. If a problem with speech makes it hard for someone to count to 5, I'll call 995 immediately." Once Once he got home, Timmy thinks to himself, I wish I could be a fast hero just like my grand heroes, so that I can help them fight the evil Clot. But I'm just not fast enough to be a fast hero. I'm so slow and always late. How can I ever be like my grand heroes? Chapter 4. Timmy on Time. The next morning, Timmy jumps out of bed, and as soon as he is done with breakfast, he runs to Frank's house. Frank says, "What should we do today, Timmy?" Timmy replies, "Let's look in your memory box." Timmy sits beside his grandpa Frank. Frank holds up a photo of the three fast heroes together. As Timmy listens to Frank's stories, Timmy notices that something isn't right. Frank's face was drooping on one side. Suddenly, Frank drops the photo as his arm goes weak. He then falls to his knees. The memory box crashes to the floor. "Grandpa Frank! What's wrong?" Timmy cries. Frank tries to speak, but his mouth droops. He only manages to mumble. The magic number 995 hits Timmy like a bolt from the blue. He then remembers Grandpa Frank telling him that if his face ever droops like the number 9, then it could be a stroke. He thinks about Grandpa Armand and the second number 9. He notices that Frank suddenly can't keep his arm up for 9 seconds. Then he thinks about Grandma Sophia and the magic number 5. He realizes that Frank suddenly has problems with his speech and isn't able to count to 5. 9, 9, 5. What do you think Timmy did? Let's find out next. Timmy grabs a pillow, places it on the floor. "Lie down, Grandpa, and rest your head on the pillow." Timmy stays calm and moves very quickly. He grabs the phone and dials 995. He tells the person on the phone that his name is Timmy. His grandpa is having a stroke and his address is 22 Main Street, so that an ambulance can be sent over immediately. The ambulance arrives and takes Grandpa Frank to the hospital. Chapter 5. Timmy, the Fast Hero. A week passes, and Timmy is feeling worried about Grandpa Frank. Did I do something wrong? Maybe I should have moved quicker when I was helping him. He hears a car pull up in the driveway. It's Frank! "Grandpa! Grandpa!" Timmy shouts as he runs into his grandpa's arms. Frank hugs him tight and smiles. "I want to give you something, Timmy," he says. Frank takes Timmy's hand and leads him to the memory box. He pulls something out from the box. "This is what I was looking for," he says. "I want you to have this, Timmy." Timmy looks down and sees Frank holding his fast hero mask. "For me? I'm not a fast hero." Frank puts on the mask on Timmy and says, "Yes, you are. You saved my life by remembering the magic number 995. You correctly spotted all the signs of the evil Clot that caused my stroke. You're a fast hero now." Timmy beams with pride. And guess what? Timmy now has a superpower of his own. He has lightning fast speed. He's no longer slow and is never late. Even his teachers have started calling him Timmy on Time. The Evil Clot now has a new fast hero to contend with. Will you also become a fast hero? All you have to do is remember the magic number 995. And think of how the numbers are linked to the superpower of each of Timmy's grand heroes. Who knows? You may one day save your grand hero's life, just like Timmy. And with that, we have come to the end of the story of the Fast Heroes 995 storybook. We hope you enjoy it. My name is Regina, and I hope you are having a blast back home. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you when we can.